이게 원하는 한 게 맞나요, T1?
T1이 원치 않는 흔들리지 않게 됐어요.
팀이 진짜 간당간당한 상황이었어요.
T1!
T1이 한 세트 할 때마다 경기력이 더 좋아지는 모습이 보여줬고요.
이상무네요.
맞습니다.
아무 상관이 없다 우리는.
다번 기합니다. 와, 이게 결말이 이렇게 나와요. 야, 역시 다전제의 다번기아인가요?
다번기아!
다번기아 다운 쇼맨.
플레이오프에서 더 좋은 경기를 보여주겠다.
There is so much hype going into this series, but there is a clear favorite in terms of the season records we had here in regular season as well as in spring. It's 8-1 right now. Not since round 1 of spring has Damwon Kia taken a game off of this squad. And as a result, you know, we have to say T1 are the favorites tonight, I think, overall. Yes, we did see that one crazy prediction from Jonah Strong, but most people expecting T1 to take this. Damwon Kia having a great start against KT Rolster there, but kind of flubbing it in the middle parts, having a strong finish. It's the battle of the acres, Valdez.
Yeah, and the Showmaker is going to show the special stuff tonight, but we'll see what he's got. I mean, in terms of these two matchups, Showmaker is one game ahead of Faker. This, of course, includes 2020, so a lot of records, certainly in that time period, going the way of Showmaker.
Faker's had some incredible utility plays this season. I think his laning phase has not been as strong as Chovy's, you know, who we're really comparing him to in terms of the upper echelon of mids right now. It's been a bit of a weaker season for Showmaker compared to what we expect. But the reason why you see the 5-man taunt Galio highlight here is because that's his most famous play he's made all season. He played a ton of Lissandra earlier on in the season. Showmaker has been the most successful Taliyah mid, as we did see, of course, in that KT series as well. Something I expect that T1 will keep their eye on going into this best of 5.
Love the Star Guardian skin highlights here for Taliyah. And yeah, it is going to be a big matchup. Gumacaria duo back, trying to bring back their top form versus the main contributors to their playoff 1.
And Caria has had an unbelievable season in terms of his champion pool. He's #1 with 21 champions played. A lot of that, of course, in various Senna lanes, but it doesn't always come down to that. It's been the Pyke we've seen from him. We've seen him play the Yasuo, of course.
Lee Sin.
The limits of this man's champion pool, Blitzcrank, are just unmatched. Now, Gumayusi has had a very inconsistent laning phase. Notice his KDA is actually 5th in the LCK despite a #2 finish. He's been killed a lot in 2v2s. Damage per minute also a little bit lower here. So something we're usually highlighting for T1, but tonight, this points of the match, not making him look all too great. He's got an impressive amount of solo kills, of course, this season, finding skirmishes, picking up cash-ins on the Draven, and I hope that this 2v2 that T1 set up for him isn't going to be a tough matchup to play, because I think that's certainly one way Duckdom and Kellen get ahead.
Yeah, Duckdom showing his prowess here on the Lucian, even after going, I believe, 1-4 or 1-5 in the regular season on that. Came out with it again against the KT. We weren't sure what to expect, but he looks great on it, and we might be seeing that again.
This is Kellen's famed ultimate that he used against KT's dive, where they piled in here, a pick that has been so strong in playoffs, banned almost every game, and it's a perfect win rate right now here on 12-14. The Renata in playoffs, it is unbelievable what he's able to set up here for Canyon and Duckdom. And the guy has had just an incredible run here in the playoffs. I think a big reason why they actually make it to the semifinals here this evening.
Yeah, I mean, if Kellen wasn't there to put down that ult, we might not be seeing Damwon Kia here, as we'll see some of their stats as well in the 5 games of playoffs. We're able to pick up a lot more Drakes, as we do see. They actually got 0 Heralds as well in that series against KT, which is very not normal. That is just not supposed to happen. Generally, you will pick up at least 1, especially in 5 games.
Yeah, or you have a much higher first rake percentage. You know, 60% still pretty high here, but notice they definitely changed their focus in terms of that going into 12-14.
Yeah. Well, guys, we do have an interview with both of the coaches. Let's hop into that right now.
안녕하세요. T1 감독 최성훈입니다. 저희 팀이 이번 경기를 승리할 경우 결승도 진출하고 추후에 있을 롤드컵도 진출하는 것으로 알고 있는데, 그래서 정말 중요한 경기라 생각하고 있고, 담원기아가 강한 상대이긴 하지만 저희가 무조건 승리한다는 마음가짐으로 임하고 있습니다. 2대 0으로 이기고 있다가 스코어를 몰리게 되면 이제 상당히 힘들 상황이었음에도 불구하고 침착하게 그런 판단을 내렸다는 점에서 대단했다고 생각했습니다. 담원기아를 상대로 이렇게 특별히 강했는지는 잘 모르겠는데, 선수들도 그렇고 저희도 그렇고 이기고 싶다는 의지가 강했던 만큼 그런 결과가 나온 게 아닌가 싶습니다. 그 징크스가 깨지는 날이 오늘이 될까 아닌가 하고 생각합니다. 아무래도 요새 대부분의 게임에서 중요하다고 여겨지는 바텀 라인이 될 것으로 보입니다. 우리가 이번에 연습도 정말 잘해왔고, 담원기아가 강한 팀이기는 하지만 우리가 더 잘하니까 자신감 가지고 하면은 충분히 이길 수 있다. 파이팅!
담원기아 감독 양대인입니다. 네, 너무 기쁘고요. 네, 너무 기쁩니다. 전 라인이 고루고루 다 너무 강하고 약점이 되게 적다고 생각하고 있어요. 그래서 어려운 경기가 될 것 같습니다. 일단 T1 선수들이 확실히 한타를 엄청 잘한다고 생각해요. 그 부분이 제일 큰 차이지 않나 싶습니다. 근데 준비하기 빠듯했죠. 이틀밖에 없어서. 따뜻하고 거기 선수들이 너무 잘하는 챔피언이 많아서 사실 뱀픽 구상하기도 되게 어렵다고 생각하고 있어요. 그러니까 원딜, 미드, 그 다음이 탑, 서포트, 정글 단데요. 저는 다 중요하다고 생각해서 네. 근데 순서대로 보면은 그런 것 같습니다. 올해 T1을 한 번도 못 꺾어서 꼭 꺾고 싶은데, 우리가 올해 정말 열심히 했다는 걸 꼭 보여드리고 싶은 마음은 다 같을 거라 생각해요. 그래서 다들 지금 긴장도 많이 되고 분명히 힘든 경기가 될 거 알고 있지만 열심히 해서 꼭 이겼으면 좋겠다.